Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Pete. You're watching Pete J. Cooper the Model Builder, and we're going on with building, and I love this build. And we're going on with building, and I love doing these builds. And today we're going on with the Samba camper by Volkswagen, and of course by Model Space. They've been bringing my parts that my packs out finally. It's been quite some time, but after this one I'm going to shut up about it and hope that they bring the last bits that are still out there up to me. But we are in pack number 7. We've got stages 58 to 76, and I've already done 2 wheels because you need hot water for that, and I don't want to do that upstairs. I did that in the kitchen. First stage 58 is right in front of me, and why not get straight into it. These are the parts that we have for this stage, and we're starting on that one. Actually, it's quite if I look at the diagram, it's quite easy. Yep, okay, let's put this one on, and there is a location slot that is going in there. So that's the first one. After that we bring that part out, oops, and have a look at that location slot as well. Then we're going to get that one out, and does it say how? Yeah, this is the only way you can put that on. So we are going to fetch a B04. Let's have a good look. Screwdrivers and everything, all the tools are still the same as before. Different kind of screwdriver, different kinds of tweezers. And this is what we do after that. We put those pieces into the slots of the air filter. So we leave that, and we leave those parts because we won't be using them in this stage, but we are going on to 59. We're going to put that in from that point to, there's a hole right next to that screw there that we are going to put it into. And I thought this was soft plastic, but it's hard plastic. So that is it, and we're going to the next part. You see that going in all the way, well, you see where it goes into right there. There's a higher and a lower one. And that's how you find out how to put it on. There you go. Put them together like that. And yeah, I thought so. To BP04. So we put 2 BPs in there, and this is what we have, a beautiful fuel tank. We're putting it to the side with that little thing there. Yeah, you can see that those slots are going over those parts there. And then we're turning it around and putting some BP4s in there. Have a look at that. I'm going right along the side of the engine and right in here all the way down to get that connected and get that screwed in. So we've got that tank in, that tank in, and that there. These parts are, the tank is, the screws from underneath to put into the tank are really hard to get to. So have a good look at the manual or the build guide. Rear wheel, we are putting the rear wheel left, and I need to get those out. because we're putting the left side on. There we go. Then we put that little thing back on. This is 60, so, and we're at stage 60. So we've got that wheel on, as you can see, and a BTTF. Yeah, you have to connect the dots, I understand. And then BD1 is going in there, and I'm gonna put a bit of oil on that because it's a metal. Okay, well that's stage number 16 done. 60 done. I don't know if that stays on. Oh, there's a little magnet there. Let's see. Let's do it like that. There's a little magnet in there, and we're going to make sure that the valve is below and the VW is like that. Well, you can hardly see it. You can see me. We're doing the same thing on the other side. This one we made in an earlier stage, in an earlier pack, and this one we made today. And we are going to put them on the engine. Let's see which one goes where. So we're connecting to that and that. And I remember from the VW, this is a point where we have to be really careful. But this one goes a lot better. As you can see, I connected to that point and to that pipe that is there, that one. So that is so much nicer to see. As you can see right there, these points are going to be connected. As you can see, there are quite a few connection points. Almost by itself, most of the points connected to themselves, except for this pipe that I'm trying to manhandle here, which is in now as well. This one's connected, that one's connected, that one's connected, and the points here are push in only, so no screws needed there. We're going to turn the car around because we're putting that wheel on, and this is what we have when that's done. And we've got that on as well, and we put that on, and we put this one on. So I'm going to put this to the side because I think we're doing something else, so let me put that there. 63 is this massive metal part, as you can see right there, but I think we're going straight to the next one. Front wheel arch, this one. Does it matter which side I get? Well, apparently it does. That cannot be fixed. No, it must be this one. There we go. You cannot do this wrong because these points are all at different positions. BD4. That's the one we have quite a few of. These are metal screws, so we are going to put a bit of oil on that. And there we go. That's together, and that's in with a DB4. Now we're going to get the engine, and we're going to connect that to the engine. And as you can see right there, they have got connecting points, screw parts, these, and two pins that we have to make sure that connect with those. We're putting on a lot of DB4s on that. That was the last BD4. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 BD4s in there in this stage number 64. And that is 64 done. And we're going to leave it here because we're going to 65, which is another front wheel arch. And it can only be put in here because there are no more spaces to put it on. And we're putting another DB4 in. A BD4 in. There we go. That one's in. 65. Wow, we're going straight to the next one. Which is this great metal part. That's good. Now, have a look how that's connected. We've got these rounded points on both sides right here. And we've got 1, 2, 3 screw holes here. Now, let's see what and where we put what screw. We are putting 3 DP4s in there. So 1, 2, 3 BD4, no wobble, and BP10s are going, these are flange screws, going into the 4 points right there. 1, 2, 3, 4 BP10s, and I think that finishes this stage, and it does. And we are going to the last stage in this pack, and we're getting that out, which is a great metal part, which is this great metal part, and we're going to put it underneath on this side to strengthen that all up. And the connecting points are 1, 2, 3, of course, on both sides. So what are the connecting points? That, and that point. But how? Like so, guys. Wow. And that is how you put it in. You did see that, did you? Yes, you did. And now we're going to swap it around. And we're going to put BP4s in there. So I'm going to get that closer and that closer. And we're going to carefully turn it around. So we've got those all in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. BD4. And let's see what more that we do. Nope, nothing. So that is that stage done. We and this pack, and this is what we have to show for. It's a pretty big plastic and metal part now. Can we just have a quick look if that fits on? It must. There we go. This is more or less what it's going to be looking like. Really nice, isn't it? Well, guys, that is that. This is pack 7 done, up to stage 76. So we're quite away. I've got that as well, but I need to put it away somewhere. I don't know. It's becoming so. It's grown that big that it's hard for me to put away. But I'll have to move a bit around and see where I can put it on in the museum behind the car there. But we'll find out. But I want to thank you guys for sticking out all the way to the end. A special thank you to you. And please like, subscribe, and pass it on. And do join me next time when I do some more building. And you'll find out when if you press that bell notification. Please like, subscribe, and pass it on. See you next time. Bye-bye.